Turning our attention to Delhi, which is a city gasping for breath, yet suffocating equally from political blame games. Just yesterday on Sunday, 38 out of 39 air quality monitoring stations in Delhi clocked AQI levels above 400. 38 out of 39 air quality monitoring stations. No respite for the residents of the national capital as the AQI hits the highest levels on Sunday. And what does Delhi get today? Do we get a joint plan of action? Do we get an emergency intervention? No. What we get instead is a political slugfest between Chief Minister Rekha Gupta and former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. You see, the national capital has recorded the highest AQI of the season on Sunday, up to 499 from 432 a day earlier. And as the air quality remained in the severe plus category, Rekha Gupta accused her predecessor Arvind Kejriwal of abandoning Delhi for Vipassana. And Mr. Kejriwal hit back saying Vipassana is a spiritual practice, not escapism. But while these two leaders trade barbs, children, citizens, they continue inhaling toxic air, and outdoor activity is unthinkable at this stage as citizens are left fending for themselves, buying masks, air purifiers if one can afford to, and also hope quite literally. My colleague Tanushka.
बार-बार कहता हूं, इन 2-3 महीनों में अचानक हम सब वायु प्रदूषण पे बात करते हैं, लोगों के दमा की बात करते हैं, बच्चों बुजुर्गों पे क्या प्रभाव हो रहा है इसकी बात करते हैं। 2 महीने बाद प्रकृति थोड़ी बारिश करवा दे, फिर ये मुद्दा गायब हो जाता है। हाँ, अगर ब्लेम करना हो तो सबसे गरीब गैया हमारे किसान भाई हैं।
दिल्ली के लोगों ने लगातार लोकसभा के चुनाव में प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी को चुना। इस बार विधानसभा के चुनाव में भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को चुना। अनेकों बार नगर निगम के चुनाव में भारतीय जनता पार्टी को चुना है। ये जो जहर है हवा का, जहरीली हवा है, ये मोदी जी का गिफ्ट है दिल्ली के लोगों के लिए। और ये गिफ्ट को दिल्ली के जो एनवायरनमेंट मिनिस्टर हैं और देश के जो एनवायरनमेंट मिनिस्टर हैं, दोनों इस गिफ्ट के साझेदार हैं। कोई और एनवायरनमेंट मिनिस्टर होता या प्रधानमंत्री होता तो ये देश के लिए इस तरह का जहर हमारे राजधानी में है, जो देश के लिए कलंक है। ये कलंक देश पर मोदी सरकार ने दिया है।
प्रदूषण का स्तर ये है कि आप बंद कमरे में हैं तब भी चारों तरफ धुंध छाई हुई है, कमरों के अंदर तक जो है स्मॉग दिख रही है। और उससे भी बड़ी दुर्भाग्य की बात यह है कि दिल्ली वाले किसकी तरफ देखें कि इसके अंदर कुछ किया जाएगा। उस मुख्यमंत्री की तरफ जिनको AQI भी नहीं बोलना आता, वो मुख्यमंत्री जो कहते हैं कि AQI और टेम्परेचर एक चीज़ है, वो मुख्यमंत्री जो कहते हैं कि AQI को तो किसी भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट से नापा जा सकता है, वो मुख्यमंत्री जो ये कह रही हैं कि AQI को कम करने का एक ही तरीका है कि पानी की छिड़काव करी जाए। मतलब आप सोचिए, दिल्ली देश की राजधानी की ऐसी मुख्यमंत्री 4 साल तक क्या उम्मीद करेंगे कि आप ये मुख्यमंत्री कुछ कर पाएगी। बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण बात है।
My colleagues Tanushka and Anushka are tracking the toxic air crisis as far as the National Capital Region is concerned. They join us live this morning. Let's get an update from Tanushka first, who joins us from outside the Delhi airport. Tanushka, what is the AQI like at the airport this morning? Are we witnessing several delays and flight cancellations today? What's the latest advisory saying?
Precisely, Parmeshwar. So I'm on my way to the Delhi airport, right outside it, in fact. And as you can see behind me, just visuals of dense smog. So traffic is barely crawling at this point because of the dense smog. And there are flight delays as well. We have been given to understand by Flight Radar app that there is an average delay of 80 minutes at the departures right now. And 110 flights are currently stand delayed. Of course, the AQI index is very bad. There's very low visibility. Even Delhi Airport has issued an advisory with respect to this, saying that their operations will be affected because of poor visibility. Indigo Airlines and other airlines have also put out their own advisories, stating that because of the very low and poor visibilities, flight operations are to be affected from Delhi Airport this morning. Now, from where I am standing at, the AQI index stands at 400. And of course, as of now, 40 active monitoring stations across Delhi are recording an AQI index of above 450, which is comfortably in the severe plus category. Stations like Rohini, Wazirpur, Ashok Vihar are currently recording an AQI index of 500, which is definitely in the severe plus category. So this is definitely a very concerning time
Indeed.
for Delhi, with being completely engulfed in smog. Back to you.
Tanushka, thanks for braving the choking air and smog in Delhi to bring us the ground reality. Let's also get in an update from Anushka, who joins us live from Akshardham at this point. Anushka, what is the latest AQI where you are? And are we likely to breach the 500 plus category today? What are experts telling you? Has GRAP failed to deliver impact despite being in place for years now?
That's right, Parmeshwar. We are seeing that the authorities have implemented the strictest anti-pollution curb under GRAP 4, but we are seeing that it has failed to translate on ground. Right now, we're at the Akshardham flyover, and let me show you some visuals which are looking quite grim today morning. The collective AQI of Delhi stands at 457, and as many as 5 stations have recorded an AQI of 500. Now, this is in the severe plus category, and we'll show you some visuals also. This clearly shows how Delhi NCR people are braving double trouble, that is of the poor visibility, and also the AQI that is in the severe plus category. Under GRAP 4, several restrictions have been kept in place. The government and authorities have said that the workforce of Delhi government employees have been reduced to 50%. Heavy vehicles are banned in Delhi NCR. Some vehicles that are carrying emergency equipments are only allowed inside. We are seeing that the construction and demolition activities have been banned, and also the schools and colleges till class 10th have been in fact said to be in the hybrid mode. But yes, we are seeing that on ground the situation looks quite grim, and people are still gasping for a breath of fresh air. Over to you.
Thanks so much, Anushka, as always, for joining us with a true picture of what's happening on ground zero.